The darkest chapter of Spain's royal history. What if I told you that one of the darkest chapters in Spain's royal history wasn't just about war? It was about betrayal, exile, family division, and a monarchy fighting for survival. For centuries, Spain's kings and queens ruled one of the world's greatest empires. But behind the glittering crowns and magnificent palaces lay moments so devastating that they changed the fate of an entire nation forever. In today's video, we'll uncover the darkest chapter of Spain's royal history, a period filled with political chaos, heartbreaking decisions, and a royal family pushed to the brink of collapse. Stay until the end, because the lessons from this dark era still shape Spain's monarchy today. The rise before the fall. To understand the darkness, we first have to understand what Spain once was. During the 16th and 17th centuries, Spain stood among the most powerful empires on earth. Under rulers like Charles I and Philip II, Spanish influence stretched across Europe, the Americas, Asia, and Africa. The monarchy symbolized strength and unity. But no empire remains powerful forever. Economic decline, costly wars, and political instability slowly weakened the kingdom. As the centuries passed, Spain entered periods of uncertainty that tested both the nation and its royal family. Yet nothing compared to what would happen in the early 19th century. Napoleon invades Spain. In 1808, Napoleon Bonaparte launched one of the most shocking attacks in Spanish history. Instead of protecting the kingdom, Spain's royal family became trapped in a bitter internal conflict. King Charles IV and his son, Ferdinand VII, were already fighting over the throne. Napoleon saw the opportunity. He invited both father and son to Bayonne, France, pretending to mediate their dispute. Instead, he forced them both to give up their claims to the Spanish throne. Napoleon then placed his own brother, Joseph Bonaparte, on Spain's throne. For many Spaniards, this was not just political humiliation, it was a national tragedy. The legitimate royal family had lost its crown. The country erupted into rebellion. A nation at war. The Peninsular War became one of the bloodiest conflicts in Spanish history. Cities were destroyed. Thousands of civilians lost their lives. Families were torn apart. Guerrilla fighters resisted French occupation with extraordinary courage. Meanwhile, the royal family remained powerless in exile. Spain was suffering, yet its rightful king could do little to help. The famous paintings by Francisco Goya captured the horrors of this period, showing executions, famine, fear, and unimaginable violence. These images remain some of the most haunting reminders of Spain's darkest days. The return of Ferdinand VII. When Napoleon's empire collapsed, Ferdinand VII returned to Spain. Many expected peace. Instead, new problems emerged. Rather than embracing constitutional reforms created during the war, Ferdinand restored absolute monarchy. Political opponents were imprisoned. Freedom of the press was restricted. Spain entered years of political tension and instability. The divisions created during this period would continue to influence Spanish politics for generations. The long shadow over the monarchy. The damage extended far beyond one king. The monarchy's reputation had been deeply wounded. Questions arose about royal leadership, national identity, and the future of Spain itself. Throughout the 19th century, Spain experienced revolutions, civil wars, changing governments, and repeated challenges to the crown. The royal family would face exile more than once. Even in the 20th century, King Alfonso XIII left Spain after political turmoil led to the establishment of the Second Spanish Republic. Decades later, after the dictatorship of Francisco Franco, King Juan Carlos I played a key role in guiding Spain back toward democracy. His leadership during the failed 1981 coup helped restore confidence in the monarchy. But the lessons of the past remained clear. Conclusion. The darkest chapter of Spain's royal history reminds us that crowns alone cannot guarantee stability. Leadership, trust, and the support of the people are what truly sustain a monarchy. Today's Spanish royal family, led by King Felipe VI, continues to operate under a constitutional monarchy very different from the absolute rule of centuries past. The institution has adapted, learning from generations of triumphs and failures. History remembers Spain's darkest chapter not only because of its suffering, but because it revealed the resilience of a nation determined to rebuild. And perhaps that is the greatest lesson of all. Even after the darkest chapter, a new story can begin. If you enjoyed this journey through Spain's royal history, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next deep dive into the fascinating world of European royalty. Which moment in Spain's royal history do you think had the greatest impact on the monarchy? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.